All right, welcome, kings and queens. Y'all, the streets is piping hot and just in time for this nice, cool winter weather. So, wherever you are, honey, I hope you are enjoying this reality tea that just keeps serving and serving and serving. Today, we are talking Real Housewives of Potomac, honey, but we're not going to cover every housewife. It's only two or three anyway? No, it's four. We're talking about the roommate. Yes, desperately seeking Susan. We talking about Robin and Juan, honey. Are y'all ready? They have got the internet a buzzing regarding what is going on with Robin and Juan. Are they in a relationship? Are they not in a relationship? Who is this strange woman claiming to have had an affair? And at this point, I don't even know if it's alleged because Robin kind of confirmed that, saying, yes, I knew about it. So we're not going to even say alleged. The woman that one was seeing, can we talk about it, Palace? All right. For those of you who are just tuning in, or if you're new to the channel, welcome to the Palace. I am Queen Sheba. I cover a variety of hot topics specific to reality television. But most importantly, I hone in on the psychological and the behavioral traits of the Black experience. I want to have a little bit of fun with this one because I really feel like y'all behind closed doors. I'm going to go with my instinct that Robin and Juan are a really fun couple. Okay. But Robin is just playing a part for y'all conservatives that like to tune in, and she don't want y'all up in her bed in her business, honey, of how she and Juan allegedly frolics out here in these streets. Okay. Robin is not new to this. Robin is true to this. That's the vibe I'm picking up. And normally my vibe check is not off. I feel like I feel like there's a really high probability that Robin give Juan what he wants, even if that's somebody else. So I don't think is there an open relationship? Yeah, I think the door has been ripped off the hinges. So it ain't even open. It's wide open. And I think one does what the hell he wants. And not only that, I'm not going to come on here getting on one. I'm on one side on this one, right? There's a song. You just keep on using me until you use me up. And that's what he's going to do, Robin. He is going to use you up until you hit your late 40s, your early 50s, and he's going to walk out that door. So, if you got any kind of sense about yourself, any little bit ounce of confidence about yourself, Robin, get yourself together, mentally, physically, and emotionally, and stop being a damn doormat and act like you like your damn self, and stop allowing Juan to embarrass you out here in those Potomac streets, okay? Because at the end of the day, one will win. I don't care how old a man gets. There's somebody that will take him in, honey, that will take him in, just like a charity case. However, with women, we have to search high and low, right? Because we've matured a little bit. We know we know what we want. We know what we don't want. We've had children, have a husband, gotten married, gotten divorced. So you want to pick a little bit different. Men don't give a damn. Most men. So, Robin, I'm going to need you to get yourself together, sweetheart. I'm going to need you to stop allegedly allowing one to have his way with you and whoever else in the bedroom and act like you like yourself. Now, if y'all remember Robin being on that boat, let me back up. I'm ahead of myself. When I first encountered Robin on the Real Housewives of Potomac, the first thing I thought, striking, gorgeous, handsome man, beautiful family. And I immediately noticed the disconnect between the two. It wasn't the disconnect that concerned me. I didn't understand. And then Juan kind of described about, how they got married, and Robin entrusted her friend with his money, and the friend lost all of the money. So then I thought, okay, you know what? That's a buzzkill for a man down there when we're talking about his organs. You lose his money, yeah, he's probably resenting you, not wanting to be around you. So maybe there's some residual of that left over. So I gave him a little time to get over that. But when I saw him in that closet talking to those producers, I was like, oh, damn. This man does not want her. Robin, my dad used to always say, don't make a man tell you twice he don't want you, honey. One does not want you. And I don't care how loosey-goosey you get, how many pumps in a bump you let him have with whomever else, he will never come back to you the way you had him in the beginning as your husband. The thrill is gone. In the words of B.B. King. And if you're not careful, Robin, one will age you out. One will age you out, and one will come home one day, pack his shit, and leave you broke, busted, and disgusted. So, when it comes down to Robin and one does not want Robin, and he hasn't for quite some time. This is just based on my observation, watching them. I would say as a husband and wife, right? I'm not going to even go there. Just man or woman. Let's just start basic attraction. He's not attracted to her. He doesn't want her. Now, I do feel like Robin loves one, and Robin would like to be a family with one. But I don't, y'all, you know what? If it's kids in the room, get them out. We're about to have an adult conversation. I think Robin wants one, but she doesn't want him sexually. Okay? Now, I'm not going to say she doesn't want anybody else to have him. I think she lends him out, and I think they've played before by way of swinging. That's just my opinion based on my observations, and I'm going to say allegedly. There's no chemistry between the two, and I think they have to add a different component to get the magic going. As a result, I think one leans more externally outside the relationship to fulfill his sexual desires more so than Robin does. And see, Robin, that's where you go wrong. You better find your way back to you. You better find your way back to you, okay? And really find what ignites you and makes you glow as a woman. But because it can't be one way. Now, I'm not saying don't do what you do. Y'all are grown. But you better find something in that dynamic when whomever y'all are adding or taking out that works for you. That's all I got to say about that. Now, there is absolutely no chemistry between the two of those. And I've actually questioned if Robin even likes men anymore at this point. I don't know that to be true. As I've watched the show over the years, Robin has taken on more of a masculine role. It's something about her dynamic that just, I don't know if she's given up on herself, but I don't know. I found myself a couple of times thinking, does Robin like women? And maybe she's gotten caught up in the politics of marriage or the thought of marriage, and she's been raised with a conservative family that she has to carry out this saga of wanting to get back with one. But they're not going to get married. They're too far gone. Honey, it's too much water under the bridge, in my opinion. Now, do y'all really want me to tell you what I think? One has done an excellent job up until the past 2 years of flying below the radar. He gets it. But he came out to play with Michael Darby. And as a woman, throughout that engagement and interaction, I thought there was a level of attraction there. Okay. Definitely from Michael Darby to Juan. But one did not, in my opinion, discourage it. Okay. If you get my drift. One did not discourage it. And then there was one time that Michael Darby kind of became emotional about going on a trip and insisting that one goes. And in that moment, I was like, are they? Okay. Allegedly. Are they? Okay. Now, if you fast forward to some of the allegations, not necessarily regarding one directly, but indirectly, working with someone that was attracted to a young boy, not a young man. Let me not say boy, a young man. I was like, okay. I'm just saying it got me scratching my head. So I remember a long time ago, I can't remember who said it, but where I heard it, but it was a therapist that said you have to be careful. Some men feel like they aren't able to be themselves and what they truly want, so they become hypersexual with women when really that's not what they want. Now, when you think about this woman that is alleging that she dated one for a year, first of all, ma'am, y'all did not date. He had a rendezvous with you. He had his way with you. Okay. And that's why his friend showed up and he was trying to attempt to pass you to the homies. So that connected with me when that person came forward to say the reason that she stopped her relationship with one is based on him, one, wanting her to pass herself off as a woman to his friend. Then it hit me again what the therapist said. Some men behave like that because they actually don't like women. And I scratched my head. Then I thought back to Michael Darby. Okay. My grandma used to say people know who to play with and who not to play with. And I said, okay, he decided to play with one, and one ain't really stopping him. It ain't nothing wrong, right? Because everybody's grown. Okay. So I am inclined to believe that one has a very mature and diverse sexual appetite, allegedly. Let me say that. All right. I believe there's a level of attraction that he may have encouraged based on my opinion, my observation as a full grown woman between Michael Darby and himself. And I'm going to leave that right there. Now, remember when they showed a scene where Robin was having a really tough time during COVID and she was sleeping late and one came in and was like, you need to get up. Men are not, that's not attractive. Bingo, boom, boom, boom. It was during that time that he was having that relationship. And that impacted her, right? Because she knew. And I think at that point, it wasn't just the fact that he was having the relationship with the lady. You know, sometimes when you let shit go on too long, you lose control. And there may have been instances in the past where she's had a level of control or a level of insight, but this may be the one that she had absolutely no control over, which is probably why the lady is running around wild, telling her tale to anybody that would listen. Okay. Now, I think one will be a bit more discreet moving forward, but I'm not mad at one. One is not married, y'all. Juan Dixon is not married. And Robin, if you choose to be a tag along, hoping that he will like you again someday, that's on you. That's on you. You have to hold yourself accountable. You're choosing to stay in that situation. I don't think one is doing you any harm. I think one is doing what the hell he wants to do in exchange for doing you a favor by appearing on the Real Housewives of Potomac, pretending to be something that the two of you are actually not. Now, peep game. All right, so here's where I'm going with this. Some folks feel like Robin should be fired, or the question is, should Robin be fired because she hid this truth from reality television? No, I think that's the way the game goes. Should Robin understand the assignment? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. She did a better job of covering her shit up. So be it. We understand it. Now, it's not like Robin's on there year after year after year. Well, maybe she is a little bit. So now, Robin, what you going to have to do? I'm going to give you and one some free game. And Andy, I'm going to give you some free game. So, y'all, this could be very interesting because we don't get to see this a lot. An alleged swinging couple, because I believe they swing. And I believe they swing high, baby, and they swing low. That's just what I'm a grown woman. I know what's up. Okay. Just based on what I'm seeing coming through that TV and what I've seen come through that TV. So I think Juan is down for whatever. All right. So let's cash it in, Juan. Let's cash it in, Robin. Let's cash it in, Andy. So if Juan got a girlfriend, then bring her on the show. And Robin, if you a sister wife, then just say that. Okay? Just say that. We not mad at you, but we need you to bring it to the cameras or we're going to have a problem. We want to see how y'all operate this stuff. Because it seems like y'all have been doing a really good job of it up until now. So one, it sounds like you went rogue and you picked a single white female that came back to haunt your behind. So Robin, what we want y'all to do, we want you to go down and sit with your assigned producer and say, you know what? Let's make it happen. This is who we are. We like to have a little bit of fun up in these streets. I'm grown. He's grown. We're not getting married. We tried that. We thought we were going to get married. You know what? We're just going to have some fun. But we need you to depict this in a very classy manner. Bring her on camera. And then Robin, throw a monkey wrench in it next season at the season finale and introduce one to your man. You get what I'm saying? That's how you keep that contract rolling. That's how you keep us glued to the television. Don't run from it, baby. Run to it. If it's your truth, live it out loud. But you got to live it. Don't hide it. Okay? Because here's the thing. The lady or whomever else, they're going to tell it no matter what, with or without your permission. So you may as well prep it, dress it, arrange it so that you get paid off of it. So do exactly what I said. Bring his little girlfriend, the new one, whomever. Go to some of the clubs, but don't even tell us that it's his little girlfriend. Let us figure it out. Okay? Let us become savvy enough that we say, you know what? Did you notice this lady in this scene? This lady in that scene? Invite them over for dinner. But do it in such a way that we have to figure it out. Don't spell it out for us. Go to your favorite swinging clubs. Don't tell us. Just you and Juan on a date. Let them pan in on other couples. Don't tell us nothing. Let us figure it out. But when it comes time for the season finale, Robin, I want you to hit him upside the head with your man and tell him, now this is who I want. I need to stop. Yeah. And let's see how that pans out. All right.